Wine Wilson in red is fifth. Luis Vadillo is first. Wine Wilson in rock is P5. Nasseir is sixth. Best lap was a 1:22.417. Luis Vadillo in Pirelli is first. Nasseir is P6. Luis Vadillo is P1. Nasseir in Remus is P6. Luis Vadillo in red is P1. Remaining in the session. Martin Webster from Guyana is P7.
And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be sold to the skin and no more food. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding.
Luis Vadillo from Mexico in Red Bull Mobile is P1. lap is a 120.601. Martin Webster in Castrol Legend 7. Best lap is a 301.864.
playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch me burn my whole house down, not feel a thing. One look in the mirror, don't like what I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy, but he runs away.
Martin Webster from Guyana is P8. Best lap is a 122.721. Luis Badallo in Redbull Mobile is first. Claus Klint is P4. Luis Badallo from Mexico is P1. Claus Klint in Rindt is fourth.
Microphone test.
Matthias Maj in Castrol Edge is P6. Danny Nasseir is P7. Ivko Gibbs is 9th.
Hello everyone, welcome to the second round of the 2022 DTM Championship.
Luis Badallo in Castrol Edge is first.
We're just waiting for more drivers to join in the server. How's everyone doing? We are at the Redbull Ring in Austria.
Ivko Gibbs is P9.
Yeah, just waiting for more drivers to file in.
25 minutes remaining in the session.
See a couple more joining in. We added a couple new things since the last stream. If you see at the top
Claus
of your
Klint
screen,
from Denmark
you'll see
is
a
fifth.
session remaining timer. There is one on top of the timing board, but in the race, it doesn't work, so got ourselves a new... we placed it at the top of the screen, so once the race starts, you will see how much time is left there. Other than that, let's go down to the
Matthias
broadcast
Maj
here.
in Redbull Mobile is P3.
Got some good times on the board. Luis has put in a, what is that, a 120.1 on our best laps. Don't think that's a, might not be a, yeah, it's a 120.1. I think that's just gonna load.
Danny Nasseir from Canada in WA14 RTH is P7.
As you can see, we already got a little bit of on-track battles over there. I know we are going to be missing a couple of drivers.
Matthias Maj is third.
Like Marlon Young.
Best lap is a 120.806.
Who are going to be missing this event, but keep in mind this championship does allow you to drop one of your worst results, so you are able to, you know, if you're not able to participate in one race, that is a-okay, because that race will be dropped from your final score come the end of the championship.
Danny Nasseir in Remus is 7th.
As we got some,
Luis Badallo is first.
On board with Luis. Some great helicopter shots here from our virtual camera crew.
Klaus Klint is
It's a
5th.
very wide line. Here we have Klaus. Best time of 121.1. I'll only be here for the first part of practice.
Luis
With about 5
Badallo in
minutes
Pirelli
left, I
is
will have
first.
to leave you guys because, of course, I'm a driver as well. I'm currently, I think it's second on the leaderboard right now. But yeah, I will leave you after practice. But for the time being, just waiting for more drivers to get in. I do see some drivers joining in our Discord. Ooh, big slide there. Look at that drift.
Klaus
Might be a little
Klint is
bit of
P5.
ping. Overall, for the week, a lot of close times, a lot of times in the 1 minute 20s. We're probably looking around
Danny Nasseir in
121s,
Castrol Edge is 7th.
high 121s for race pace. Should be super exciting, especially qualifying. If you guys in chat could probably, I don't know, predict who you think is going to be on pole today. I personally don't know. It could be a whole plethora of drivers because the 7 different cars are all within 8 tenths, and yeah, that's really close. So as we have 20 minutes left in the session here.
Ivko Gibbs in Castrol Edge is P9. Best lap is a 125.715.
See Gibbs now is the best time is a 125.7. We have a high shot of how he's taking that corner. Very neat. Not using all the exit the curb, but look clean enough.
Luis Badallo is P1.
Back to Luis.
20 minutes remaining in the session.
Hopefully see how he takes his corner as well. Oh, very, very wide. Misses the apex completely. I don't know if that's his line is quicker from there. But yeah, very different lines for all the drivers here. See some more drivers joining in.
Klaus Klint is 5th.
Martin doing was that a 122? We just see on our timing sheet that was a 122.2. That's basically
Matthias
around
Maj
race
in
pace. So
Pirelli is
he's probably
P3.
running some simulation laps with high fuel. We got Maj now. Best time 120.8. Only 0.3 off the fastest time so far in the server. Wide there, should be all good.
Danny Nasseir in Rent is P8. Luis Vadillo is first.
I think we could, while
Martin
the,
Webster
while we
in
wait
Castrol
for,
Edge is
qualifying
P7.
now, and we wait for more
Best
drivers
lap
to
is a
join in, we can check out
122.242.
the results from the last race. I'll just put them up on screen in just a second. So we're currently reading this all through our Discord channel. If you want to join in and get into the action,
Luis Vadillo is
a
P1.
Discord link is in the description down below. Should be one of the last links under social media. Join that up. We'll get you all set up from there. If you are new to Assetto Corsa, or you are an alien, as we like to call it here, we have room for everyone. You see, once again, Luis takes that line very wide, but it's a very
Danny
quick
Nasseir
exit.
in Castrol Edge is
So
8.
that is probably a hint towards getting that fastest time. Let's see how takes his turn again. Very wide, but cuts in about the same as Luis is doing. As you can see, same behind. I think that was Sára.
Sára Mühlfeitová from
Just
Czech
joined the
Republic
server.
is P10.
And we're on board now. She's only on her out lap. Great tire shots there. Very detailed car. So yeah, let's look at the championship standings.
Luis
right now.
Vadillo is
We're looking
first.
at all this from our Discord page. So I'm just gonna slide that onto screen here. I know we have our timing tower, so you can see what's going on there.
Danny Nasseir is 8.
We have Justin Nasseir leading the points with Tommi, Gore, and Kurt Moss rounding out the top 3 of the first round. We are running F1 style of points. However, you could probably see in 11th, half a point there. Basically, running with the F1 points as well as awarding half points to the fastest
Luis
driver
Vadillo
in
in
our
Castrol
weekly
Edge is
times.
first.
So if you do join us, you'll be able to access our practice server, which runs for the entire week until race time. And if you complete the fastest time, you will be awarded half a point, as well as if you complete the most laps, which is also awarding you half a
Danny
point.
Nasseir is P8.
So I think you can see that is Kurt Moss, who did the fastest lap.
15 minutes remaining in the
I
session.
think I could pull that time up for you there. Yeah, that time was a 1:23.8, so that was pretty quick.
Luis
around there.
Vadillo is P1.
I don't think. I think that did get beat by a 10th by Justin in qualifying. However, very, very close stuff in this series. Looking at the constructors now, we have KTMG Motorsports leading the way with 33.5 points, followed by IRW
Sára
Racing with
Mühlfeitová is
25,
P10.
and XPlay with 16 points. KTMG and XPlay are really gonna fallout here has only one driver will be driving for those teams each. That being, I'm pretty sure, Kurt Moss and Martin Webster. So this could be a big day for IRW Racing to come back in the points.
Ivko gives his P9.
VALHALA,
Best lap is a
underdogs, I'd like to say.
123.793.
These guys, Claus and Sára, they are very quick in the Audi. So definitely watch out for them. Next, RDN Racing, that is myself. We only have 8 points so far. Then Futuristic Esports with 6 points. Cams with 2 points. And Premature Acceleration.
Danny Nasseir is 8.
With 1 point. Looking at the manufacturer standings, here's where it gets interesting now. So now we see Audi leading the standings, as well as the constructors with 43.5 points, with only BMW in second with 25 points. Very far behind, but that just shows that, you know, how close
Luis Vadillo in Red Bull Mobile is P1.
These standings will eventually be, because although it's, you know, it already looks like a big gap right now, just you wait. And third, we have Aston Martin with 16 points, and then the Honda NSX with 14 points, Lexus with 2 points, and then the Nissan with 1 point, with Mercedes falling behind with 0 points.
Matias
Of course,
Maj
we
is
would never
4.
see that in Formula 1, but here in CMRC, they are below standings right now. I believe, however, we are definitely going to see some decent points for Mercedes, I believe. Especially Lexus and Nissan. Nissan and Lexus are definitely going to be
Danny Nasseir is 9.
top of the, I believe, top of the midfield, because they've been very quick. I think especially the Nissan. I think they were third quickest in our overall week. So yeah, very, very interesting to see how the manufacturer standings play out and how it turns out after this round. If you are wondering about the how
Afraz Ali from United
this
States is
week's
P11.
half points went, we awarded half points to Klaus Klint for completing 300 laps. Wow, just you can tell these drivers are putting in all the efforts, putting in every single detail into their setup to make sure they have the best car when it comes to race day.
Luis Vadillo from Mexico is P1.
Justin Nasseir for earning half a point for the fastest lap. He actually lost half a point last week, just by about 0.02 of a second to Kurt Moss for the half point. And telling you now, all points matter. So potentially that point.
Oswine Wilson in
Probably,
Pirelli
you know,
is P7.
KTMG put them in a good standing, but yeah, we see Justin Nasseir taking that half point with a 1:19.7. That's very quick, especially when you see in the timing tower right now a 1:20.4. Only for Luis right now. I don't know if he's going to improve. I don't know if he's running in simulation laps.
Lance Nasseir from Canada in
Yeah,
Pirelli
crazy
is P12.
stuff going on here as we go back onto the track now. I think we have about 16 drivers in the server. 10 minutes ago, I think that's Marlon Young now joining back the server. I'm not too sure if he's actually going to be racing. I do know that he said that he might not be able to.
Ivko gives
However,
his P10.
you know, maybe this is XPlay's tactics, I should say. You know, last second showing up.
10 minutes remaining in the
See,
session.
10 minutes left to go on the timing board. And just like to say, if you want to be up to date on all news of CMRC, make
Matias
sure
Maj
to
in Rock
follow
is
us
fourth.
on Facebook, Instagram, and we've made a TikTok as well, which we will be posting more content on there. It's brand new right now, but yeah, you can also check out YouTube channel. Of course, you're watching this YouTube Live, YouTube Gaming. If you go into our channel, you can see we post the hot lap of the week, which every time we go to a track,
Avus Ali from
posed a
United
hot lap
States is
of,
A.
one of our drivers.
Best lap is a
And from there,
122.094.
I do a commentary on it. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check that out. You can download these cars. I know we will have a public link later on the series with all the skins. We're going to be, if you guys know your content manager, you can actually
Claus,
download
Klint
different
and Redbull Mobile
championships
is P6.
and run them yourself. And we are planning to launch a full bulk of all the tracks, all the cars, and all the skins. So if you want to take your turn on a virtual championship of your own, pick one of our drivers here on this all-star lineup. Have some fun there. That will be coming out very soon. Hopefully we'll get that next week
Avus
done,
Ali is
and
A.
that will be in the description down below. As we see Sean Lee, I think, rejoining the server now. The only driver I do not see. I see a couple. Not the server just yet. Of course, I'm talking about the Discord server. Should be a very good race.
Gibco Gibbs
Austria
is
being a
P11.
very, very easy track to get under your belt. Not many turns. However, that's not to say these turns. First of all, half of them are hairpins, and yeah, that should really promote some good overtaking. If you guys watching in chat, welcome. Got 8 minutes left.
Justin
in the
Nasseir from
section here.
Canada is 12.
I'm only gonna be here until practice is over. Then I'm gonna have to head into the car, and I will lead you with the bot. I think the bot is talking over me as we speak, though. I think it's quieter now, but I will have to shut up the volume, and you'll have the bot, our secondary, on the team. So you see Justin Nasseir now.
Lance Nasseir in Red Bull Mobile is
There's
12.
his teammate. Wonder what time he's gonna pull out of nowhere here. Maybe straight into the 119s. But we see both IRW racing drivers on the track, putting in their laps. See a great
Justin
helicopter
Nasseir
shot.
from Canada is
There's
12.
Justin coming down the hill. Get that car turned in. Great exit. Ooh, a little wide there. Ooh, gets onto the gravel. He's, I know he's a driver who fills up the car for a couple of laps.
Avus Ali in
Get the tires
WA
warmed
1/4
up, because these
RTH
tires
is
do
A.
get very cold if you are not maintaining them properly, as we see Avus Ali. Best time, a 1:22.0. I know he is very quick. I think he was in the top 5, top 6 when it came to the fastest times of the week. So across the line there.
Justin Nasseir is 12.
Improved. Justin goes second. They 120.5. 20.503 to be exact. 0.69. Just off the fastest time there. Maybe Luis did put in a faster time than we thought. As you see, that line is
Luis Badillo is
turning in,
first.
hitting that apex. As we see Luis going very wide there, coming down the hill, using every single inch of this track. See him coming up again, very wide. I guess that is the game plan for Luis, just going as wide as possible, using every single inch of the track. And the car turned in beautiful there, riding these curves.
Avus Ali in Pirelli is
Smooth
10.
inputs, as we also see Alfrez with very smooth inputs in the steering wheel there. Not really tell who's
5
behind it.
minutes
That
remaining
is,
in the session.
One of the IRW, the BMWs, as we have 5 minutes to go. Drivers getting in their laps last minute, also getting in their fuel numbers.
Matias Maj in Castrol Edge is
See Bush
P4.
coming up the pits now.
Best lap is a 120.646.
Very, very quick time. That is definitely going to. Oh, he pulls over on the track. But yeah, that time is
Luis
definitely
Badillo is first.
crucial for qualifying. I think qualifying times will be in the low 120s. I'm thinking 120.3. I'm thinking around the top. I would say the top 8 should be separated by a second, I believe. You see Luis. Beautiful exit there.
Medius Maj is 4th.
Got Maj now coming out the pits because he's just making some quick setup adjustments now. Or probably just trying to find some space under the track. Because I know it is, you know, with these short tracks, it's very difficult to find space. Especially where we go next week in Germany for Avus. That is going to be, oh boy. If you've seen Monza qualifying in 2019, where only one driver was able to put in their
best
their
lap
final
is a 121.039.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be something similar to that. I'm super excited, but for the time being, we have the Red Bull Ring. We are in Austria. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the second round of the 2022 DTM CRC Championship. We're here in
Luis
Austria.
Badillo is 1st.
The Red Bull Ring. We're getting set to go into qualifying here. Minutes left on the board. Try to see if there
Justin
are any other
Nasseir in
drivers
Castrol
that
Edge is 2nd.
we're missing.
Best
from
lap
this
is a
thing. I think we
120.503.
should have everyone who has confirmed. I do not see Kurt Moss in the server. Very interesting. If both drivers are going to be using their one free skip, as you can call it, their race drop, which in this championship you
Lance
are able to
Nasseir
drop
is
your
14th.
worst finishing result. This could be a race where, let's say, if you don't finish in the points, then you'll probably get taken out to start and just have a horrible race from there. You are able to drop that race, but one race only. So it looks to be that KTMG Motorsports is probably going to be taking that opportunity to drop that race here. Interesting tactics.
Sára Mühlfeitová
not
from
too
Czech
sure
Republic
if,
in Remus is P3.
Well, looking at the
Best
the
lap is a
calendar,
120.612.
we do have Avus, then we have Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix, Zolder for the Belgian Grand Prix, and Diljon-Prenois, that's French, for the French GP.
Ivko Gibbs in Red Bull Mobile is 12.
All these tracks in the first 6 races are more for speed than technical. The second half of the series will be more technical. As you see, we have 2 minutes left into the session. Not too long before I'm going to have to leave you guys
Justin
there.
Nasseir is 2nd.
A lot of cars in the pits now, probably getting ready for their last run, maybe. Let's see who's coming out the pits. We don't see anyone actually coming out the pits. We do see some drivers stopping, like Gibbs.
Sára Mühlfeitová is 3rd.
1 minute left. Server here. Looks like we're going to be running with 15 drivers. I know if you count on the leaderboard, you can probably see 16, but one of us is the announcer, which brings you the stream here. Hopefully the stream quality is also good. I did up the quality.
Justin Nasseir is P2.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are you guys are watching this in 1080p. We were streaming in 720 for the first half of our existence and CMRC, as we originally streamed on Facebook. As we see Justin this year putting in a 120.4. Yeah, we began on Facebook. We were only streaming in 720p as Facebook didn't really allow
Sean Lee from
1080p.
United States is
You had to be
P15.
like partner or something like that. And that is practice done. We are now in overtime. Okay, we are now in overtime. We're watching Sean Lee on his outlap. A couple drivers might have to be putting in their fuel laps.
Medius Maj from Poland is P4.
Qualifying. That should be very, very interesting. If you are joining us now, welcome. We are finishing up practice. We are just waiting for all the drivers to come into the bits.
Tavar Clark from Jamaica in WA14 RTH is 16.
I think we have now Tavar Clark now joining into the server here. See, we have Tavar now. We have a couple drivers on their out laps. I know
Tom Rowlands from United
finished,
Kingdom
so they are
in
not
Remus
able
is
to complete
13.
any lap.
Best lap is a 3:17.963.
I think I'm guessing that's a out lap as well, or possibly on a flyer. Don't think so though. Great livery on the car. As we see, practice has come to an end. We have a minute and 20 seconds before the beginning of qualifying. Make your predictions now on who is going to take pole position and who's going to be taking the race win. You can probably say in the comments who your top 3 is going to be. I personally cannot say who the top 3 is going to be, because this is definitely going to be a very, very close qualifying, as we have 1 minute left. And yeah, I think this is where I take my leave now. I will pass over the commentary to the to our bots, to our second host, which will be leading you through the entirety of qualifying and the race. I will be back for the drivers post interviews. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And yeah, I'll see you after the race is over. Enjoy qualifying.
Austria. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the north-northeast. Raz Ali from United States is 3rd. Justin Nasseir from Canada is 6th. From Mexico in Remus is P6. Matias Maj from Poland in Krilín is P4. Sára Mühlfeitová from Czech Republic is P1. Sára Mühlfeitová is up 7.24 in rock. Sára Mühlfeitová is up 7.34 in rent. Sára Mühlfeitová improved his first with a 1:20.605. Martin Webster from Viana is third. Matthias Maj is P8. Avus Ali is third. Avus Ali is up 1.85 in rock. Sára Mühlfeitová is provisional pole with a 1:20.447. Avus Ali is up 1.16 in rent. Martin Webster is P4. Martin Webster improved his P3 with a 1:21.510. 1.063 off pole. Rahul Nasseir from Canada is 7th up 0.15. Sára Mühlfeitová is first up 0.13. Best lap is a 1:20.447. Tom Rowlands from United Kingdom is P6 up 1.92. Sára Mühlfeitová is first up 0.11. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Rahul Nasseir from Canada in Pirelli is P9 up 0.28. Rahul Nasseir is up 0.65 in Redbull Mobile. Tom Rowlands in Redbull Mobile is 8th up 1.84. Ivko Gibbs is P6 up 0.63. Gibbs improved his P7 with a 1:24.564. 4.117 off pole. Lance Nasseir from Canada is P8. Lance Nasseir improved his P8 with a 1:26.181. 5.734 off pole. Danny Nasseir from Canada in rock is 5th up 0.46. Danny Nasseir is up 0.35 in rent. Claus Klint from Denmark is 6th. Claus Klint improved his P5 with a 1:21.950. 1.503 off pole. Oswine Wilson from British Virgin Islands in Rent is P12 up 0.14. Joaquin Wilson improved his P3 with a 121.236. 0.789 off pole. Claus Klint is 7th up 0.48. Tavar Clark from Jamaica in WA 1/4 RTH is P15 up 0.23. United States is P9 up 0.26. Sean Lee is up 0.27 in Pirelli. Sean Lee is up 0.88 in Red Bull Mobile. Sean Lee improved his 7th with a 121.641. 1.194 off pole. Justin Nasseir in Rock is 13th up 0.23. Best lap is a 145.089. 24.642 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Justin Nasseir is up 0.41 in rent. Justin Nasseir is provisional pole with a 120.045. Luis Vadillo is 3rd up 0.10. Up 0.09 in rent. Joaquin Wilson in Castrol Edge is P4. Sára Mühlfeitová in Remus is P2 up 0.10. Joaquin Wilson from British Virgin Islands is 4th up 0.30. Sára Mühlfeitová is 2nd up 0.25. Sára Mühlfeitová improved his P2 with a 120.243. 0.198 off pole. Joaquin Wilson is 4th. Joaquin Wilson improved his 4th with a 120.610. 0.565 off pole. Rahul Nasseir in Red Bull Mobile is 14th. Rahul Nasseir improved his 5th with a 120.980. 0.935 off pole. Sára Mühlfeitová in Rock is 2nd up 0.15. Sára Mühlfeitová is up 0.25 in length. Sára Mühlfeitová is provisional pole with a 1:19.963. Danny Nasseir is 11th up 0.29. Danny Nasseir improved his 10th with a 1:21.836. 1.873 off pole. Avus Ali is 7th up 0.14. Luis Vadillo in Castrol edges P3. Avus Ali is P7. Avus Ali improved his 6th with a 1:21.019. 1.056 off pole. Martin Webster is 8th up 0.32. Martin Webster is up 0.11 in WA1/4 RTH. Tom Rowlands is P13 up 0.36. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Tom Rowlands is up 0.35 in rent. Tom Rowlands improved his P12 with a 1:24.425. 4.462 off pole. Justin Nasseir is second. Best lap is a 1:20.045. 0.082 off pole. Tom Rowlands is P12. Best lap is a 1:24.425. 4.462 off pole. The race session is at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix Circuit in Spielberg, Austria. The wind speed is 14 km/h from the north-northeast. Tom Rowlands is 12th. Announcer entering the pits is 24th. Oswine Wilson is P1. Tom Arkmark entering the pits is 18th. 45 minutes remaining in the session race start. Rahul Nasseir from Canada is P5. Nasseir from Canada in Remus is 9. Danny Nasseir is now P10. Ivko Gibbs is 12. Tom Arkmark exiting pits. Ivko Gibbs is now P13. Matthias Maj from Poland is 15. Justin Nasseir from Canada is 2nd. Rahul Nasseir is 6th. Best lap is a 1:30.048. 3.501 off the fastest lap. Rahul Nasseir passed Afraz Ali for 5th. Afraz Ali from United States on lap 2 is 6th. 0.3 behind Rahul Nasseir. Rahul Nasseir is P6, 0.1 behind Afraz Ali. Justin Nasseir in Pirelli is P2. Best lap is a 1:26.802. 0.255 off the fastest lap. Nasseir on lap 2 is P6, 0.3 ahead of Sean Lee. Sean Lee from United States in Redbull Mobile is 7th, 0.4 behind Rahul Nasseir. Tom Rowlands from United Kingdom in Red Bull Mobile is 16th, 0.4 behind Matthias Maj. Luis Vadillo from Mexico is P2. Best lap is a 1:21.266. 0.114 off the fastest lap. Stephen Pommels from Jamaica is 12, 0.5 behind Marlon Young. Ivko Gibbs on lap 3 is P14, 0.4 behind Lance Nasseir. Ivko Gibbs in Pirelli is 14. 0.5 behind Lance Nasseir. Matthias Maj from Poland is P15, 0.5 behind Ivko Gibbs. Ivko Gibbs is 15. 0.5 behind Matthias Maj. Rahul Nasseir is P6, 0.4 behind Afraz Ali. Afraz Ali was 0.6 faster last lap. 40 minutes remaining in the session. Ivko Gibbs in Remus is P15, 0.3 behind Lance Nasseir. Ivko Gibbs passed Lance Nasseir for P14. Lance Nasseir from Canada in Rock is 15th. Best lap is a 1:27.050. 5.922 off the fastest lap. Lance Nasseir passed Ivko Gibbs for 14th. Justin Nasseir from Canada is 4th, 0.4 behind Oswine Wilson. Oswine Wilson from British Virgin Islands is 3rd, 0.6 behind Luis Vadillo. Ivko Gibbs in Castrol Edge is P15, 0.3 behind Lance Nasseir. Justin Nasseir in WA14 RTH is 4th, 0.5 behind Oswine Wilson. Rahul Nasseir is 6th, 0.3 behind Abraz Ali. Ivko Gibbs is 15th, 0.4 behind Lance Nasseir. Justin Nasseir is P4, 0.4 behind Oswine Wilson. Ivko Gibbs in Red Bull Mobile is 15th, 0.3 behind Lance Nasseir. Ivko Gibbs was 1.0 faster last lap. Justin Nasseir in Pirelli is P4, 0.4 behind Oswine Wilson. Martin Webster from Biana in WA14 RTH is 8th, 0.4 behind Sean Lee. Matias Maj is 13th. Best lap is a 1:22.056. 1.553 off the fastest lap. Tom Rowlands in Pirelli is 16th, 0.1 behind Ivko Gibbs. Tom Rowlands was 3.6 faster last lap. Tom Rowlands passed Ivko Gibbs for 15th. Ivko Gibbs is 16th, 0.4 behind Tom Rowlands. Justin Nasseir is P4, 0.3 behind Oswine Wilson. Martin Webster in Pirelli is P8, 0.4 behind Sean Lee. Martin Webster was 0.7 faster last lap. Danny Nasseir is P13, 0.4 behind Matias Maj. Justin Nasseir is P4. Best lap is a 1:20.503. minutes remaining in the session. Martin Webster is 8th, 0.4 behind Sean Lee. Danny Nasseir is P12, 0.5 behind Matthias Maj. Martin Webster is P8, 0.2 behind Sean Lee. Nasseir is P4, 0.5 behind Oswine Wilson. Ivko Gibbs on lap 8 is 15, 0.4 behind Tom Rowlands. Tom Rowlands was 0.9 faster last lap. Oswine Wilson in Rock is 3rd, 0.5 behind Luis Fadayo. Justin Nasseir is P4, 0.4 behind Oswine Wilson. Martin Webster in WA14 RTH is P8, 0.3 behind Sean Lee. Justin Nasseir is P4, 0.2 behind Oswine Wilson. Martin Webster in Castrol Edge is P8. Best lap is a 1:21.515. 1.012 off the fastest lap. Justin Nasseir is 4th, 0.3 behind Oswine Wilson. Justin Nasseir passed Oswine Wilson for P3. Martin Webster in Rock is 8th, 0.5 behind Sean Lee. Justin Nasseir is P3, 0.6 behind Luis Fadayo. Martin Webster in Castrol Edge is P8. 0.6 behind Sean Lee. Justin Nasseir is 3rd, 0.4 behind Luis Fadayo. Martin Webster in Rock is 8th, 0.5 behind Sean Lee. Martin Webster passed Sean Lee for 7th. Justin Nasseir is P3, 0.1 behind Luis Fadayo. Justin Nasseir is now second. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Luis Vadillo is P5, 0.5 behind Afraz Ali. Luis Vadillo lost 5th to Rahul Nasseir. Luis Vadillo lost 6th to Martin Webster. Tom Rowlands in Rock is 15th, 0.2 behind Ivko Gibbs. Ivko Gibbs in Pirelli is P15 battling Tom Rowlands. Luis Vadillo in Pirelli is 7th, 0.7 behind Martin Webster. Ivko Gibbs is P15, 0.7 behind Tom Rowlands. Luis Vadillo is P7, 0.4 behind Martin Webster. Martin Webster in Remus on lap 13 is P6, 0.3 ahead of Luis Vadillo. Gibbs entering the pits is P13. Luis Vadillo in Rock is 7th, 0.2 behind Martin Webster. Martin Webster in WB14 RTH is 6th, 0.3 ahead of Luis Vadillo. Vadillo in Rent is 7th, 0.4 behind Martin Webster. Martin Webster was 0.5 faster last lap. Luis Vadillo is now 6th. Justin Nasseir on lap 14 is 2nd, 2.9 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Rahul Nasseir exiting pits. Luis Vadillo is P6, 0.4 behind Martin Webster. Marlon Young from Guyana is 12, 2.5 behind Danny Nasseir. Luis Vadillo in Rent is 6th, 0.4 behind Martin Webster. Justin Nasseir from Canada is P2, 2.3 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Claus Klint from Denmark is P7, 1.7 behind Luis Vadillo. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Luis Vadillo in WA1/4 RTH on lap 15 is 6th, 1.8 behind Martin Webster. Justin Nasseir in Remus is P2, 2.1 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Matthias Maj entering the pits is 9th. Luis Vadillo in Remus is 6th, 1.5 behind Martin Webster. Matthias Maj exiting pits. Justin Nasseir in Red Bull Mobile is 2nd, 1.7 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Justin Nasseir passed Sára Mühlfeitová for P1. Nasseir exiting pits. Avus Ali entering the pits is 4th. Lance Nasseir is P16. Sára Mühlfeitová exiting pits. Claus Klint entering the pits is 7th. Luis Vadillo on lap 17 is 4th, 0.8 behind Martin Webster. Avus Ali exiting pits. Claus Klint exiting pits. Sára Mühlfeitová from Czech Republic is 5th, 1.0 behind Luis Vadillo. Luis Vadillo is P4. Best lap is a 120.772. 0.356 off the fastest lap. Martin Webster is 4th battling Luis Vadillo. Luis Vadillo was 0.7 faster last lap. Avus Ali in Rint is 9th, 0.5 behind Danny Nasseir. Avus Ali passed Danny Nasseir for P8. Danny Nasseir entering the pits is P9. Martin Webster exiting pits. Avus Ali is now P7. Luis Vadillo is 4th, 2.0 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Danny Nasseir exiting pits. Marlon Younge exiting pits. Stephen Connells from Jamaica is P13, 2.2 behind Marlon Younge. Luis Vadillo is P3. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Joaquin Wilson exiting pits. Sean Lee and Castrol edges 5th, 1.7 behind Joaquin Wilson. Marlon Young is 13th. Justin Nasseir entering the pits is first. Rahul Nasseir in Pirelli on lap 19 is P6, 2.0 behind Sean Lee. Tom Rowlands exiting pits. Justin Nasseir exiting pits. Marlon Young is 13th, 0.4 behind Stephen Pommels. Stephen Pommels was 20.1 faster last lap. Justin Nasseir on lap 20 is 3rd, 0.8 behind Luis Vadillo. Sean Lee exiting pits. Marlon Young in red is P13, 0.3 behind Stephen Pommels. Pommels is 13th, battling Marlon Young. Marlon Young is P13, 0.1 behind Stephen Pommels. Marlon Young passed Stephen Pommels for P12. Stephen Pommels in Rock is P13 battling Marlon Young. Marlon Young is 12. Best lap is a 121.826. 1.410 off the fastest lap. Stephen Pommels is P13, 0.1 behind Marlon Young. Stephen Pommels passed Marlon Young for P12. Marlon Young is 13th, 0.2 behind Stephen Pommels. Marlon Young passed Stephen Pommels for P12. Martin Webster in Pirelli is 8th, 0.4 behind Claus Klint. Luis Vadillo exiting pits. Marlon Young is 13th, 0.2 behind Stephen Pommels. Martin Webster in Castrol edges 8th. Marlon Young in Red Bull Mobile is P13, 0.3 behind Steven Pommels. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Martin Webster is 8th, 0.4 behind Klaus Klint. Klaus Klint was 7.4 faster last lap. Martin Webster passed Klaus Klint for 7th. Matthias Maj in Pirelli is 9, 0.3 behind Klaus Klint. Klaus Klint is P9 battling Matthias Major. Matthias Maj was 1.9 faster last lap. Klaus Klint passed Matthias Maj for P8. Matthias Maj is 9th, 0.4 behind Klaus Klint. Matthias Maj was 0.9 faster last lap. Klaus Klint is P8. Best lap is a 1:21.792. 1.390 off the fastest lap. Matthias Maj in Rock is P9, 0.5 behind Klaus Klint. Nasseir from Canada in Rock is P12, 1.0 behind Steven Pommels. Matthias Maj in Castrol Edge is P8, 2.0 behind Martin Webster. Nasseir in Castrol Edge is P12, 1.1 behind Steven Pommels. Matthias Maj in WA1/4 RTH is P8, 2.0 behind Martin Webster. Nasseir from Canada in WA1/4 RTH is P12, 1.5 behind Steven Pommels. Matthias Maj from Poland is 8th, 2.0 behind Martin Webster. Nasseir in Remus is 12, 1.9 behind Steven Pommels. Nasseir passed Steven Pommels for P11. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Matthias Maj on lap 25 is 8th, 1.3 behind Martin Webster. Vadayo in Rock on lap 26 is 6th, 1.7 behind Afraz Ali. Matthias Maj is 8th, 1.1 behind Martin Webster. Steven Pommel's exiting pits. Luis Vadayo is 6th, 1.4 behind Afraz Ali. Matthias Maj is P8, 0.5 behind Martin Webster. Luis Vadayo is P6. Matthias Maj in WA14 RTH on lap 27 is 8th, 0.5 behind Martin Webster. Luis Vadayo is P6, 1.2 behind Afraz Ali. Matthias Maj from Poland is 8th, 0.3 behind Martin Webster. Matthias Maj passed Martin Webster for P7. Martin Webster in Rock is 8th, 0.5 behind Matthias Maj. Tavar Clark exiting pits. Luis Vadayo from Mexico is P6, 1.0 behind Afraz Ali. Martin Webster in Castrol Edge is 8th, 1.0 behind Matthias Maj. Luis Vadayo in Rock is P6. Marlon Marlon Young in Castrol edges 12, 2.0 behind Danny Nasseir. Marlon Young was 1.7 faster last lap. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Luis Vadillo from Mexico is P6, 0.3 behind Afraz Ali. Marlon Young is 12. Luis Vadillo in Rock is 6, 0.2 behind Afraz Ali. Marlon Young in Castrol edges P12, 1.2 behind Danny Nasseir. Luis Vadillo in Castrol edge on lap 31 is P6, 0.7 behind Afraz Ali. Tavar Clark exiting pits. Justin Nasseir is second, 2.7 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Luis Vadillo is 6, 0.5 behind Afraz Ali. Justin Nasseir in Remus is second, 2.3 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Luis Vadillo in Remus is P6, 0.7 behind Afraz Ali. Justin Nasseir in Red Bull Mobile is P2, 1.1 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Luis Vadillo is 6, 0.6 behind Afraz Ali. Justin Nasseir is P2, 1.2 behind Sára Mühlfeitová. Justin Nasseir was 1.3 faster last lap. Luis Badillo in Rock is 6th, 0.8 behind Afraz Ali. The leader has just finished the race. Sára Mühlfeitová finished 1st. Justin Nasseir finished P2. Claus Klint finished 10th. Danny Nasseir finished P11. Oswine Wilson finished P3. Marlon Younge finished 12th. Rahul Nasseir finished P4. Afraz Ali finished 5th. Luis Badillo finished P6. Stephen Pommels finished P13. Matthias Maj finished P7. Martin Webster finished P8. Tom Rowlands finished P14.
He was up the road there for me.
Martin, what happened down there with the accident when I passed you?
Tom
That was Lance. I was
Lance
I got
Nasseir
clipped by Lance and
finished
ended up spinning, and then that was it. But you made it too easy for me to pass you back.
Sean Reed
Huh?
finished P9.
You made it too easy for me to pass.
I get it too wide in that corner.
Yeah.
And then the next one, I should just have I should have passed me because I spun off, and then Xiang Li come and took my place because I've been running like 8 for the most of the race.
Yeah, then Matt, I can't even pronounce it. I don't know if his name is Matt.
It's Mateusz Mai, or just Matt will do.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we have a close fight up in the last corner, and then I run off, and then Xiang Li come and took me.
Matt, that was a good pass, but you were too quick in the middle sector.
It was. That's the last sector, last the middle sector were my sectors. I feel like the first sector, was
you were. Yeah, I was coming off of turn 3 a little faster than you, and then you would catch me back. I was suffering with my right arm.
It was a good battle. I feel like I had a pace for podium finish, but things happened at the start.
Yeah, you were doing 120s. I see you were doing 120s, so you were right.
Last lap 124, so definitely good.
Yeah, I was suffering with my right arm because I was using my right arm more than my left, because the left was terrible.
Oh, well,
Danny, we had for lunch, man.
Next
I don't know, man. I think your mind was mostly on that on-call thing. So you weren't focusing too good. You're making a lot of mistakes there.
Yeah, but I mean, you're so damn fast, eh? I try my best to catch you, and like I get frustrated. Like I catching you for nothing.
That was a good battle with you, me, and Steven there.
Yeah, Pommes had me. I dished it out, and I would have drive away from him, but the man just kept coming and coming. I couldn't hold him off.
But we kept making the same mistakes all the time. Every time we get the advantage, we throw it away, then somebody get the advantage. Then we throw it away, then somebody else get the advantage. And we kept swapping it around all the time. I think I came out on top of the fight in the end, but I guess 2 more laps somebody else would have gotten the advantage.
Nah, man, but I was too erratic today, but I didn't get to settle in, so I just, come and drive.
I'll tell him his health and that battle.
You guys waited for me, man. Thanks again, everybody. At least I had fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. Good race after that.
Yeah, it was a good race, yeah.
Yep. Congrats, Klaus. You got the last point there, man. I wanted it.
Rahul, why was I being placed to the pit? I did not know start. I was in good. So I don't know why I started from the pit.
I think you might have jumped the start. That's
Steven, you need to turn on the light, bro.
I was in neutral in my car. I was in gears, so I don't know.
I can check that out. I don't know why. The only thing that teleports you back to the pits is if you don't press drive, and if you if you skip the jump to start.
Oh, so I guess
you was fucking that last corner.
I don't know. I guess probably that is the reason.
We need to get that. We need to get that real fancy fix though.
I only ever had issues racing with real penalty races. Because even if you lose time, you get penalized.
Yeah, but this track was being abused. I was abused in turn 2, turn 3.
Yeah, even with the real penalty, you're
and-
still actually able to go off. Not really off, but what everyone was doing this race, you could do that in real penalty.
Last and second to last corner where the abuse
Nah,
points.
not last corner though.
Yeah, not last corner. You
Last
can't go wide.
last corner if you go wide, you lose time. Yeah. I think
No,
it's-
but I was watching the battle between Rahul and Afraz, and I was coming up before I got taken out, and I was watching you guys just going wide, just getting wide.
I was losing a lot of time from there. That's how you just
Nah,
lost.
going wide, I always lost 2/10 by going wide instead of going in slow and just punching it out.
I then run into the guy. From the back, going into the corner. He's an asshole. He dive bombed me. And I went in, and he braked. And I was just getting more speed.
What that's rolling about now?
Yeah. So congratulations to the
It's
top
all in.
3. I think someone's mic is on there.
Yo, Steven, Easter's coming, we know. But serious though, bro. Easter coming, we know. Them kites gonna fly.
Also, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
How was that race for you? I know after the pit stops, you're kind of running a lonely one.
The race was kind of okay. The first stint we had a 4-way battle was fun until I tried avoiding an accident, and then I was by myself for the rest of the race, but it was okay.
What happened in the accident?
I think it was Justin and someone else was going side by side into the final turn, and someone lost control, and I was trying to avoid them, and I spun, hitting the wall, so I had a lot of damage. So I didn't repair the damage in the pits, and I was kind of slow in the last stint.
Yeah, but you still managed to get a good gap, and you were chasing down Justin for a little bit.
Yeah, but you don't know. I can't keep up with Justin. Justin is a different league by himself.
Oh, congratulations, then. Justin, are you there?
Yeah.
How was that race for you? I know your heart was probably beating quicker and quicker. You were slowly closing up to the leader.
Oh, I shot myself in the foot coming out of the pits. I shot myself in the foot on the first run, like 3 separate times. It was a disaster of a race for me.
How was the start?
The start was fine. I about killed Sára. I think it was on lap 2. I locked the rears going into turn 2. And I went for a ride through the grass and straight.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, and then I don't know what happened in the last corner. Coming off the last corner, I don't know if we make like netcode contact or he got loose on the curb, but that was lost a bunch of time there. I didn't do a good job in the pits. Then proceeded to drive off in the gravel coming out of the pits. And then proceeded to get my head on straight and absolutely fly and come up 1 lap short.
Yeah, I did see that. I think one more lap, you probably would have got her.
Yeah, I was really on edge though. Like I about crashed into turn 2 the last like 4 laps. I was literally like locked rears. Like I had them
Seriously,
like, on the
Steven?
locking, and it was sketchy, and I was sliding off.
Yo, guy, you gotta have like. Nasseir tennis rolling cheese or bread, and we got it. Bread and not butter. What we got there, man? Show everybody.
The Marshall and happy biscuit, boy.
No, I don't tell nobody kite frame, but the man just pull out 2 loaves of bread, and the man was about to prepare. So we want to know what the hell is it that you're eating. Talk about
I didn't even know that it was streaming live, bro. Nah, bro, I was going to do some patties.
The man had a serious battle, so you had to go and get some food to eat.
Yeah, I'm just out right now, bro.
Yeah. You guys want to have a little 30-second how your race went? I guess, Rahul, you up in 4th?
I still got to go get to Sára.
Sorry.
I don't think her microphone is there yet.
Yeah, I don't know if you have like a phone, something you could join us from there. If not, you could just type out everything. Might be a lot though. Okay, yeah, you type that, and in the meantime, Alfred, how was that race?
Yeah, not bad. It was a good run with you at first, but it was surprising because after a while, after I pitted, I saw you all the way in front, and I was wondering whether you were still yet to pit. I didn't know you pit earlier, and you just made that gap on me.
Yeah, yeah. So for that, you pulled ahead from me. I was going wide a lot, and then the front tires were getting way too hot, and I was getting pushed back into Martin and Sean. From there, I had to pit, pull the undercut, and yeah, I somehow got ahead of you, but I didn't expect it to be that far. I thought I would like just be able to get you, or we'd be
I
like
think
side by side if you come out of pits.
Afraz made a mistake because he was behind me and I saw the gap open a bit. So the mistake that you made, Afraz, give Rahul the advantage.
Yeah, I think one time Lance and I probably touched a little bit as well, going through one of the turns. So that slowed me down a little bit. But in the last 10 laps, I had a really good battle with Luis. He was on my tail all the time, and I was just trying to manage him and trying to see if I could close the gap to you as well, Rahul. All in all, it was a good race. I felt really consistent, at least in the last half of the race.
Yeah, really good points to bring it for Team Cams. I don't think Lewis is in the chat. Yeah. Maj, P7. How was that?
Last to P7, it was a pretty good recovery run for me. I had about 3 incidents at the start, cost me about 26 seconds. But after that, I feel like I had the pace to fight it for P3 if it went for those.
Yeah, I did see. Did you have a little bit of an incident in like the opening laps?
Yeah, I had an incident. I was had to slow down a lot to almost stand still. And then on turn 2, that big hairpin, then just got hit from behind. Had to wait for the field to go by.
You know what? I think that was me, man. I touched somebody turn 2 going in turn 2 from behind. I touched somebody. I don't know who it is. If it's you, my apologies. But I did touch somebody. I have no idea who it was in turn 2.
Yeah, I got hit in behind, suspended, and for some reason going into turn 4, my front right locked, and rear right even locked. It's the first time that happened, and that made me lose a bit. But oh well, I'm happy with the pace I had. I feel like if I can carry it on to the next race, then maybe I could see a podium.
Yeah, definitely. You had a really good comeback, and you can always just drop this race. This could be your worst finishing position throughout this entire championship. So
well, let's hope so.
Yeah. Martin, P8. But what happened? I know you were in a battle with Sean for P7, I think it was.
No, I was all the way up chasing you guys, and then I got taken out, and then I was running around, and then Luis took me out, and I let him by after we battled a little bit. I let him by, and then March came, and he was a lot quicker than I am. He was quicker in sector 2 and 3, so I just had to not battle with him and just keep the car together because I was suffering with the right front. It was overheated. That was after the kiss that I got twice. So, but all in all, it was a nice race. I enjoyed it. Even though I was suffering with my left hand.
Yeah, I know you were thinking about racing, but maybe it was a good thing that you did come out, even though in 8th place, you're still putting in good points with the team.
Yeah, I didn't mind, but right now I'm in pain still. Gonna be worse pain now, so I gotta go rub it and strap it up and stuff like that. It's like carpal tunnel, so I was basically driving with one hand and just trying to downshift, use the other hand to downshift.
Oh man, well, still good comeback though, even though you dropped down.
Yes, it was okay. It was okay.
Sean, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
P9, a similar story with Martin, I guess, when you guys collided.
Yeah, I lost it in turn 3. I think it was just totally lost it and came back around and collided with Martin. Sorry, Martin, but that was unavoidable for me. Yeah, I just couldn't get the car completely under me today, so I had a boring race. Other than the first battle with you and Afraz, and then the little pressure that Martin put on me. Other than that, everything after that was lonesome me again. Once again, I'm lonesome.
Yeah, but your pace, we had equal pace. I mean, you and I, Sean.
Yeah, it was pretty close. And at the end, I had to slow down because I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I thought I didn't have enough fuel because I finished with 1 liter of fuel.
Oh, so you just got it over the line.
Yeah, I just started coasting the whole the last lap and a half. I was actually not even going full throttle.
Well, at least you were able to come into 9th. I think that is what tied for your best finishing position for the series.
Yep, 2 9th places. So we'll take the points.
Yeah, definitely. All the points matter, especially when it comes to the end of this championship.
Yep.
Klaus, good day in the office for your team.
Yeah, I had a good race. I was starting at 12 and I avoid the first accident and get out of it with no touching anyone. And then for that, I was actually running as number 8 for a long time until I think maybe 5 laps after the pit stop. And I had like 5 seconds up to the guys in front of me, and I have good space down to the guys behind me. So I was actually running alone until Martin and Matt and Lance had an accident, and I passed him, and I went up to 6, I think. And then Martin and Matt was up very fast back to me again and pushed me and pressed me, and then in one corner I get a little bit wide, and Martin took me. And then after that, Matt was all over my back all the time, and I make a small mistake in the last corner, and then he took me there, and I spun off. And then Sean come and took me, and then I was chasing him again, and I think I ended something like 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind him. So yeah, it was actually a good race. I did not make many mistakes. I only spun off, I think, once or twice.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good. Yeah, Klaus. Definitely a good race for you, though. At least you're getting in points, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hearing you cheer on Sára at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. Because I was on the last round, Sára and Justin was coming up to me, and I just say, "What am I gonna do now? Gonna help Sára or what?" But they took me in the corner, so I could just keep right, and then it just passed me, both of them. They were so close, so I could not do anything to slow down Justin.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask from your perspective, how close was that when you just saw 2 cars flying past you on the last lap?
Yeah, I saw them. They were, and I say, okay, I just stay away and take down the speed so they can just pass me because they have a close battle.
Yeah, good stuff. I just put on stream there. What?
Klaus, do you want to? Sorry, before you go to the stream, Klaus, do you want to read your teammate's comment she did in the Discord? Because she has no microphone, so maybe you can do the honors and give her perspective on the Discord.
What? The message she have put in here?
Yeah, the message she has. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. She said that was probably my proudest race, even if I get off in turn 1. Would be happy after today, as that was ultimately the one thing I wouldn't expect at all this season. But I put the lap of my life together, and at the start I was just praying that I get a good start to be able to cover off Justin on the first lap. And when he spun himself out of the lap or 2 later, I know that this win was mine to lose, so I stopped thinking about it and just drove, and by the end I was just trying to keep a pace that was good enough to keep P1, and worst case scenario I didn't defend from Justin to be the best of me and my intended abilities.
Yeah, great stuff. Congratulations, Sára, on that, and congratulations, Justin, and congratulations, Oswin, our top 3.
Yep, congratulations, everyone. That was a great race. I'm happy that we were able to keep it clean for at least the first turn. That was very nice.
Yeah,
first to an extent as well. This first one was good, yeah. I think
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, and also another thing is it's a track that everyone knows, and it's easy track actually, and it was it's not like a long track, so we even you maybe run 1 or 2 seconds behind, you were not getting lapped by 2 or 3 laps, so that was good. It was a close race.
Rahul, can you load the new track? Because
I am about to load the new track right now, actually.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But
Yeah,
one
but
one one thing I could say, you guys. I mean, we are going places, man. We're respecting each other and we're just driving and having fun. And that's how we should ask of each other.
Hmm.
And the racing will be fun. So
I'm
no
having
worries.
fun.
Yeah, it's real nice.
And it was good to see that we actually was at 18 drivers again. That's a lot funner when we have like that many cars.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun being at the back though. You're constantly sweating, man. It was really. I had fun. I was trying my best to get forward, but I couldn't keep the car under me today.
Marlon, you remember that time when you beat Justin? Martin
Yeah,
said all night you were talking about it. I think it's
yeah.
my turn to see I beat Marlon. I gotta talk about it all night. Heard you say, Martin?
Yeah.
I felt I was racing at some giant or something because every time I come try to get close to you, I just can't make up the time. I just couldn't make up the time. That's like, especially in the middle sector, you were killing me, boy.
Yeah, yeah. Last sector too. I was good in the last sector, but
Yeah, so I was struggling. Only in the fourth sector I was gaining on you. But honestly, I had fun. I had some really nice battles with. At one point, I was catching Sean Lee, but I wasn't close enough to make a move because he made a mistake early in the piece, and I was right with him, and then I lost it, and then you guys drove away from me.
well, I'm definitely loving the respect everyone has in this group, like on and off track. And I did notice the blue flags did get way better in this race.
Yeah, I mean, everyone here seems to have a respectable amount of racecraft. So congratulations to everyone. It's tough to find a series with people that actually know what they're doing.
yeah, and the camaraderie. What is most important about what we do is try to build a community that we all kind of get to know each other, even if we don't see each other in real life. This is the next best thing. So we try to build that rapport. And you probably see that, Matt, with the older guys that are on here. You guys are fairly new, so hopefully, we want to bring that same relationship that we can banter with each other and have fun. During the race, before the race, after the race. Just one big happy community. That's the whole objective here.
As the Brits put it, this is great banter.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta start understanding and enjoying the Caribbean boys.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got some Caribbean.
Well, I'll sign off the stream now. If you guys just want to say thank you for joining us, to our viewers.
Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next week.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks guys all for coming out and great race. We can only go up and up and up from here. So do appreciate all the participants, all the competitors, all the hard work in the background. Do appreciate everything. Thank you guys. Do share the link and let everybody see what we're doing.
Good question, Rahul. Why wasn't the pit stop working for me though? Like I had to stop twice. I don't know. I set it, but I'm not sure as to why. Because the first time I went in, but it was not doing at all. I went in the second time, the same thing. So I don't know. I think I even lost the position to Tom because of that. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was a good race.
All right, I'll sign off the stream. I'll come back and I can share the screen on replay and we can check it out.
All right.
Well. Who expected that race to end like that? Oh my god. I'm in disbelief. There was so much action in that race. I cannot, there is so much to talk about in that race. First of all, big congratulations to Sára for an amazing win. If you guys were noticing in the timing tower, Justin was closing in. He fastest lap after lap after lap, his specialty closing in slowly. But Sára was just got away with it. And that was definitely, like she put it, like her best drive, that's for sure. Our first female winner in CMRSC, and big congratulations to her. Justin Nasseir, so close. A lot of mistakes in the process, but just gladly, bringing it home. Maybe one or two more laps. Who knows where it went from there? But yeah, it's crazy how we just came back from that and then just put in a Michael Schumacher style comeback up the field. And then Oswin Wilson, a great, first of all, he was a part of that huge battle at the start of the race with I think the top 6 cars. I think it was 6 cars, I believe. Yeah, it was, wow, there's it's just a lot to take in. But yeah, if you guys should definitely get into the action if you guys have a set, of course, and looking for a league to participate in, because as we just heard there, we are happy to allow everyone to join us into our group. Yeah, but wow, this is definitely a race that I'll be watching again and again, over and over, because that was so entertaining to watch there. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, who went through the full stream. You are awesome. Yeah, it was, you definitely got your time's worth of watching that one. I'm still speechless after that race, just through the entirety of the top 10, just battles, close battles. Everything all clean as well, though. Maybe 1 or 2 hiccups here and there, but at the end of the day, you heard the guys. It was very positive. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll hopefully see you next week for the German Grand Prix. My name is Rahul Nasseir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. I'll leave you with some music. I'm out. Have a good night.
Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no. Still covering dock, you're out of luck, we don't give up.